are back and I am super excited because this is the last day of my 3-week meal entree series, and I'm super excited for you guys to try all this. So the actual dish is seared scallops with Parmesan gremolata and lemon butter sauce. All that in one menu item just for you, just so you can make it at home. You don't have to go to a restaurant, spend a whole bunch of money on that when I got your back. It's for you. This recipe is for you. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this 3-week series. I hope you found it very entertaining, very educational, and something that you guys can just go to, even if it's for like a really nice date night or just like a regular dinner, or when you want to be like, you know what, I want to treat myself to some amazing scallops, then I got you. Just come back to the video, check it out, and let's get rolling. So right here we have 12 large jewels of the sea, aka sea scallops, that I have placed in a plate lined paper towel. Important note, these scallops really need to be patted dry. The drier they are, the better they will sear. In a large plate, place your cornstarch. I'm adding actually half a cup of cornstarch to this plate and adding 2 teaspoons of white pepper, 2 teaspoons of salt, but this is really to your liking. If you want it more peppery, then just go ahead and go for it. Remember, cornstarch has absolutely no flavor, so we really need to get these flavors up. And the reason why I'm using white pepper is because I want the cornstarch not to have any coloring to it. I really want the scallops and their regular color to stand out. Now just mix everything to get all those flavors mixed together. Place the seasoned cornstarch to the side. Let's season our scallops with salt on both sides. Just a reference for the ground pepper, I definitely advise for you guys to put it at a setting that has the finest texture when grinding that black pepper. Like you see in the video, I actually put the setting so you're not going to get like that really big thick kind of like grounds. Literally I put it to the finest setting that I could in my pepper mill. So I definitely suggest that you guys do this. Now just flip them over and just do the same thing on the other side. As you'll notice, I have my plate lined up with that paper towel purposely. Even though I am seasoning this, I do want to get any extra moisture that I need to get before searing these. So that's why I have this little prepped up session right here, because this is really just going to soak up any excess moisture. That is really honestly the key to making really crispy, seared scallops. Yes, the cornstarch makes them crispy, but you need the help of the scallop as well to make this mixture really come to life and crisp up. I kind of made a little mistake. I forgot to take the mussels, the tissue on the sides off, so I'm doing that right now even before I start searing. As you see, I'm taking out that rectangular tight tough mussel piece. I mean, it is edible, but honestly it needs to be taken out. If your butcher doesn't do that, then just go ahead and do that. It's really simple, it's really easy, and it really does make a difference. They're usually located on all sides and it's just one little triangle. So the only thing that we're going to need to do now is just roll each scallop onto that seasoned cornstarch, remove any excess off, and repeat for each one of these scallops. Obviously set aside on a clean plate. No paper towel lines needed for this because the cornstarch is going to soak up a little bit more of that excess moisture. And like you see on the other plate in the video, you'll see that there was still a little bit of moisture left even though I had patted them dry. So let's just repeat all these steps until we're done with the scallops, and voila, look at these beautiful jewels. Heat your oil in a large non-stick skillet or a cast iron skillet over a medium-high heat. One tip, I would not use a stainless steel skillet for this recipe as it tends to stick. Once the oil becomes hot, and please do not let the oil smoke, add in your scallops, making sure you're leaving space in between each scallop. This is really important, and this is why I urge you to use either the largest skillet that you have or just do them by batches, because we need to make sure that we're able to turn these scallops and that these scallops are searing and not crowded. That's really the main point to this. The more space the scallops have, the better it is actually going to be for that cornstarch and those scallops to really crisp up. Like you'll see in the video, there's definitely a lot of space in between each scallop. For the first side of searing these scallops, I usually sear them for 3 minutes. Remember, they are on the larger side. And when I flip them over, I'm only going to sear them for 1 or 2 minutes because I am adding that beautiful unsalted cubed butter. So calculation, it's pretty much 2 minutes on the first sear, 2 to 3 minutes, and then flip it over, 2 minutes on the other side, add in that butter, and just literally sear them for another 2 minutes. And you are literally done with this dish. It's that simple. And like you see, there is enough space for me to toss them, for me to turn them. And that really is the tip right there. You know, space, cornstarch, good seasonings, a light on the seasoning, because guys, these are a pretty penny and we really just want that beautiful freshness of that beautiful scallop to stand out. Once your seared scallops are done, serve them right away, or you can pair them up with my beautiful lemon butter sauce and zesty gremolata. Links and recipes are going to be on the top and also on the bottom link. And like you'll see, I'm going to be starting to plate off this delicious jewels of the sea. Yes, these are jewels, guys. With my beautiful lemon butter sauce recipe down on that link. A really, really quick 3 ingredient lemon butter sauce recipe. Next, I'm going to be adding my beautiful zesty cheesy gremolata that goes excellent with this dish. And like you'll see, I just have like a regular plate. I'm gonna do this family style because that's honestly my favorite. Putting that lemon butter sauce on that plate, like you'll see. And as well, I'm gonna have leftover lemon butter sauce. So obviously, if you know you want more, you can definitely add more. And now I'm just literally gonna place the scallops on top of that beautiful sauce. And now for the final touch, which is my gremolata, which has beautiful ingredients. Literally, guys, only 3 ingredients for this beautiful gremolata. Takes minutes to make. And I'm literally just putting this on top of the scallops. Now, what I love about this combination is that we have that very lemony butter, not overwhelming lemony taste, because we definitely don't want to take away from the scallops. And then we have this beautiful crunchy crust on top. If you didn't know, this gremolata, like you'll see in the recipe, the gremolata is already cooked because we literally saute these beautiful panko breadcrumbs or just fresh breadcrumbs. And lastly, we're adding that beautiful parsley on top. And if you want, you can add a little bit of more freshly ground black pepper on top, finely milled. And that is our beautiful recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed this 3-part, 3-week series, and that these recipes make your life a bit more simpler and tastier. Hey guys, I wanted to come in here and say thank you so much for watching the video, and please stay tuned for next week's video. Don't forget to hit up my Instagram, my Facebook, in case you guys want to see anything or any suggestions. Just go ahead, pop over there, and I will love to see your messages. I will see you next week. Ciao.